Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to this beautiful, beautiful racing league that we have here on Acoria Gaming Esport Racing League. I hope you guys are ready for some action today. And I'm hoping you guys are having an awesome time out there. This evening is tending to be one toasty one. Already feeling the energy and vibes going on in the background, but definitely, oof, I'm vibing hard here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to those who are just first time watchers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, already had a comment there coming through from Wolf saying he's one of the racers out there, and he's been training quite hard, just practicing on this track, and hopefully you'll get awesome results. But for most of you guys, welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I love to see you guys here all the time. How's it, King Alpha? Hopefully you're gonna give us some real good racing today. There we go. Some comments coming through from our racers out there. Some good lucks out there for everybody. I hope you guys are ready for this. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on the Canadian GP track. Oh boy, this track is just full of twists and bends, quite sharp ones, I might say. So if these drivers do not, keep their focus in line, they'll pretty much see themselves spinning and facing the opposite direction of the other racers. But this track will be inducing a lot of close combat racing, side-by-side racing. As you can see, it's all about skill here, and having that right setup to go through the corners. But yeah, this is going to be one beautiful evening today, and I hope you guys are pumped up for this awesome day and awesome track we are on right here. So I'm just going to get ready because I'm feeling it. The tingles are there. I wish I could be racing also here. It's one of my favorite tracks, I must say. But you know what? I got a job to do right here, hey? The job that I love to do, and the job that you guys like me seen doing. So so we're gonna be getting cracking just now, as we have all of our racers who are still currently waiting in the lobby, getting a few things ready. So just to give you a brief list of the racers that are currently with us today. Racer number 1 will be Wolf. Is looking at the list here in the lobby, followed by Prince KB and Jarvis, Sushi. Alright, and then we got Brandon Pred, followed by Baby, and then we got Bro Fire, the man on fire. He's driving a Hot Wheels car, most probably. He's always on fire, this young man. Just never stops bringing it. Followed by Venom. Teammates with Profire actually, and we have Marcus, followed by Skekski. Yay, Skekski. Tricky oak out there, I know. He does tend to bring some fire there and there, but we'll just actually keep a watchful eye on this young man, as some tracks he's really awesome, some tracks might be one of those guys in the midfielders. But let's carry on. We got Jock. This young man, flaming hot racer out here. Yeah, he's always pushing really hard, and looking at his progression throughout the whole entire season, he's been doing quite well so far. Only an unfortunate few events that have happened during the season that has just led to him not finishing in the top 3 positions. And then followed by the Fast and Furious, the Lion Lamb. Yeah, this oak, hey, he's on fire, I must say. He is on fire. Right, then we have Microstatic, Sia out there, he's on Twitter. And then we have Marco Furi, yay, this young man in the Williams, showing us some flames similar to what we have from George Russell. Russell, wow. And then just to finish off that list will be the Landmine, the guy who's always pushing to be right there in the top 3 positions. Hopefully this time he'll be able to show us some good magic on this track. But I know definitely there's a few other guys on the track who definitely have a lot of potential to be in the top 3 positions. The likes of Prince KB and and Skiekski. Those are the two people that I feel like they might give us a bit of a surprise. Also, maybe a bit of baby there to say. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. If you've just tuned in, and welcome to this awesome, beautiful track, which is the Canadian track. So everybody is about to get started as we got one of our racing drivers. He's trying to join in, and hopefully he'll be able to join in on time. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be having a short quali session which will only be 18 minutes, and then followed by a 25% race. So quite nice and short, but there'll be a lot, I must say, a lot of sprinting on the first few laps just to get the positioning, and hopefully we won't be seeing a lot of mistakes happening. But you know what, this is tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. We always see the best of the best in this league in tier 1, so everybody in this race is top notch, I must say. There isn't any driver that I can say, you know, they're not worthy of being in tier 1. What? You're in tier 2? That's strange. Are you sure? Let me have a look at something here, ladies and gentlemen. Gee whiz. Oh wow. Geez, I was there, Prince KB. I see you are racing in both tiers, if I'm not mistaken there, Prince KB. Got me a little bit confused there for a bit. I'm like, I'm sure. Oh yes, obviously. I know, definitely you do race in tier 2. But yeah, you got me a little bit scared there for a bit. I'm like, whoa, what? Ooh, King Alpha there saying Prince KB should be in tier 1. No, okay. Look, you know what, King Alpha, I must say, the thing is, you know, some people are just on both sides, to say they can compete on tier 2 and tier 1. They're just so much compatible on both tiers. But yeah, hopefully everybody's getting ready in the lobby, as looks like we are just waiting for one more driver. Well, everybody's starting to ready up, and let's get it crafting there for a minute. Sheesh. Hope you guys are ready. Got my snacks, got my juice. No, if you don't believe me, you can hear a bit of juice there. My snacks currently out of reach. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for one more driver in the lobby so we can just get started. Hopefully you guys are ready to rumble, because I'm definitely ready to rumble today, and we're gonna definitely have a heated race after these guys have had a bit of a week break, to say, just you know, just to, you know, get the creative and awesome juices of speed, you know, getting them dialed in during the off week. So hopefully a lot of these drivers will be coming in with a little bit more fire than usual, to say, but definitely I'm ready for this. I am just super ready. I would like to see what kind of flames these guys are showing us, and Yeah. Let's get crafting. Just waiting for these guys. Definitely waiting in the lobby. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just a small little question though. I'm just gonna pick a random driver here, and you guys let me know. Uh, those who know the driver, obviously, if you don't know the driver, you won't be able to, to say much. But out of yes, Quentin Berry. Yes, it is definitely race day. Let's definitely be on fire. Let's go. But yeah, so from the list of drivers that we have here in the lobby, who do you think will be our underdog? The surprise oak. The guy's gonna surprise us all. Okay. Who do you think is it gonna be? So I'll just give you a list again. So we have Jarvis in the Red Bull, Sushi in the Red Bull, followed by Baby in the AlphaTauri. Then we got Bro Fire in the Haas. Then we have his teammate Venom also in the Haas, followed by Marcus in the Williams, Skekski in the McLaren, and we have Jock in the Racing Point, the Lion Lamb, Microstatic in the Ferrari. Lion Lamb is in the Alpha, and then we have Michael Farine, the Williams. G-Funk, the underdog. Okay. Okay. Let's cross fingers for him. All right, and then we have the Landmine. Definitely, I can see you fully back the young man. I hope you're his race engineer, Quentin. I hope you're his race engineer. Just fully back your boy right there. Make sure he gets into those top 3 positions. And then we got the Landmine in the Renault. Definitely we got G-Funk in the Mercedes AMG Petronas, followed by Brendan Fred in the Alpha. So yeah, jeez. Yeah, sorry about that, Prince KB. I actually thought you would be in this race. That's what I thought. I thought you would be in this tier 1 race, But it's up to you, I thought you'd be racing with these guys. That's why I thought you were there, because I saw you in the lobby initially, and then you were not there. So yeah, it's part of me. Yeah, Simon. Yes, it's your boy. It's your boy Simon. How's it going there, Simon? I hope you're ready to craft, eh? You ready to show us some magic? Right, so here we go. After a little bit of a delay there, it looks like everything is starting to move on now as we are about to start the quali session. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Keep your eyes glued to that device. Alright, so you do not miss out on any action, because you're gonna definitely love this beautiful action that we're gonna give you here today. So let's get organized and let's see how this is gonna work out for us. Alright, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy. Oh, getting hyped for these guys. I'm really getting hyped. Ooh, bit of a cloudy day for quali session today here in the Canadian Grand Prix. I hope you guys are ready to enjoy this beautiful quali session. You see the potential of what these drivers are about to give us and show us who's the guy with the most speed. Right, so let's get going. Ooh, as you can see right here, none of the drivers have decided to rock out early during this quali session. Quite interesting. Usually we have a few guys there. Simon, nah, I doubt you'd lose. Come on, you can't jinx yourself like that, Simon. You can't. I'm definitely sure you'll actually get in there. You'll get in there. Believe in yourself, Simon. You just have to believe in yourself, young man. Uh, but yeah, so it looks like the track is nice and empty. Nobody's willing to go out there. And oh, okay, there we go. At least now we can hear a few engines rumbling already. I was thinking for a moment there that we're not gonna have any drivers going out for a bit, and now we can see a little bit of. There we go. The first car out there is the McLaren. So let's get all the telemetry ready. And let's get on board with the first car on the track, which is Skeksky from the McLaren garage. He's getting his tires nicely toasted. He's getting them nice and warm during his outlap. And then he'll definitely start off his quali session. So hopefully this young man will be able to give us the best lap he can put out there today. And let's hope for the best for him. I would say I would say Skeksky is gonna most probably show us a bit of a trick or two there and there. But you know what? No, this young man is so eager to get onto the track ASAP. I can see there's only now a few. Oh, half of the field is now going out. Ooh, just causing a little bit of traffic there going up towards the start of the quali laps. So hopefully they'll give each other a bit of space to start their quali laps properly without having to have a bit of a toll from the next driver. So here we go. As you can see now, Skeksky takes the last two corners of this track, goes past the start finish, which is coming up right here. His quali lap now is started, and he goes through the first left hander, takes the slower right hander in first gear, switches over to gear 3 and short shifts to avoid spinning the rear tires on the exit, and just gives it a quick gear down towards that right, and could do a little bit better. Feel like he could have added a little bit more speed going through that sharp right left, and but you know what, you'll never know what could really happen as time goes. He might be still acquainting himself with this lap, and he should have already done a few practice sessions, but he's still right on point, sits on the racing line without any issues whatsoever. So it's looking really good right there. Yes, normally see. Let's go, young man. Thank you for joining us here today. We're happy to have you back here on our beautiful day, our race day this evening. So I hope you're going to enjoy the awesome action that we're going to have. As you can see right here, Skeksky's now headed towards the last two corners, takes this high speed right and short shift, just downshifts pardon me, downshifts and then takes that right hander quite slow. So hopefully you'll be able to 110. That's a really good fast time right there. Hopefully you'll be able to set out another time yet again, but let's try get on board with one of the other drivers, as we are now currently on board with Prince KB. We already have one driver who has now DNF'd, G-Funk, Simon, not Simon, Quinton. I think your boy is letting you down there. A bit of too much pressure that you might have put on him. Hopefully he'll be able to recover during the race. But yeah, we currently have right here Prince KB going through the last DRS zone of this track, and let's see how he takes that right left hander. Cutting it really close there next to the barrier on the exit, but still looking really good right there. Gets himself into the 109s. The times are looking really close right here. Just tenths and hundreds of seconds difference from each driver. Yeah, no, that's what you call quali laps right there, and quali times, ladies and gentlemen. Times that are so close, just 100ths of a difference and tenths of a difference from each other. Okay. Simon, yeah, I get you. I get what you mean. Let's get on board right now. We can see we have Baby who's still on the track, goes past the last DRS zone right now. Let's see how well he'll be able to take that right left and breaks in quite nicely there. Just a bit of trail braking going in, and there we go. Brendan Prep takes a provisional pole with a 109.1. Almost going right under the 109s. So I'm sure he can give us a bit of a toastier lap to say, and get into the 108. But we'll just have to wait and see how time goes. All right, so now we have Wolf right here. Now he's still just started his quali lap, and you can see that we have TJ following right behind. Wolf has got medium compound tires. Wolf has to move out of the way. TJ is the one the guy who just went past him in the AlphaTauri, and he's on a softer set of tires, which is a definite faster set. As you can see, it looks like TJ might have invalidated his lap so far. I'm seeing a lot of red, but hopefully he'll be able to get things right for himself. But let's see how Wolf is going to be able to fare out right now on his qualifying lap, as we're sitting on board with Wolf in the McLaren. Goes around a really sharp hairpin. The right hander is quite long, and if you do get into when you get into that exit and you just if you just burn the tires out of there, you might stand a chance of spinning out and seeing yourself facing the opposite direction. But here we go now. Wolf decides to go for another lap once again. As you can see, he didn't use his ERS initially, and he still doesn't use his ERS even now. But let's get back on board with TJ, who's just going out for another lap once again with the set of soft compound tires. Here we go. He gets a purple in the first sector. Now he goes through the first ERS zone towards the bridge, and let's see how he does on this high-speed right-hander. Keeps it nice and tight there. Gets onto the apexes quite well. On the exit, it looks really good, carrying out a lot of speed, getting onto the chicane there. So a bit of a lockup, but manages to spin the car around quite well within that lockup. That's looking real good for this young man right now. As it stands, I feel like he's going to be able to get himself a cracking top 3 position. But let's wait and see as he goes through the last 2 corners. A bit of a lockup going into the corner, but still maintains the speed going through it. Unfortunately, our predictions are not correct. He gets himself a 7th place position. And there we go. Wolf sets his first time with those medium compound tires. And now let's get back on the track and see who else is out there. Daddy, hey, how's it? How's it, Daddy? How is using... the G29 steering wheel. So, Daddy, the G29 steering wheel is actually a good steering wheel to start off with. Obviously there are higher tier steering wheels from other brands, but the G29 is definitely your best starter budget wheel for any sim racing. And then you just want to move up to other steering wheels, which would be from Thrustmaster, your T300s, your TXs, and all of those other models. But definitely the G29, it's a good starter. The G29 would be pretty much almost identical to the G920. But yeah, anyways, let's get back onto the guys who are currently busy with the quali. Right now, so far we have our young man up there, Brendan Pratt, who still has provisional pole, but we have Brofire. Brofire goes in a little bit too deep into the apex and invalidates his lap right there. That's gonna definitely hurt him a little bit there, but hopefully he'll be able to set a real good time this time around, as he's now gonna try his quali lap once again. Goes directly into the pit. Most probably just gonna get a bit of more fuel, but he does have almost 8 minutes to go of the session. So here we go. Let's get on board once again with one of the Haas drivers, Venom, right here. This team seems to be bringing it quite well out here. John team. So as we can have it right here, now we got Venom going on the last 2 corners towards the start finish. Will Venom be able to get his team a bit of a good starting position right here in the Husker? definitely did not get a time going there. So he's now going to go out onto those medium compound tires and carry on to try set a good time lap right there. But let's see how he does as we now set him on board as he goes through the next coming middle sector corners now. Real good entry into that left hander, gives it a real good exit going around the outside, goes through the first DRS section underneath the bridge. I'll see how he's going to be able to, bit of a late braking into that right hander. Could have braked in a little bit earlier to just get a real good exit out of that corner, but definitely is going to get it cracking. Oh, yep, John T. Oh, definitely, that is actually a cool wheel. I actually forgot about that. So I forgot about that wheel, John T. But it's definitely a good wheel also, definitely. But here we go once again. Venom, will he be able to get his Husker all the way up into the top 10 positions? Oh, there we go, gets an 8th place for himself, and we still have, currently we have almost 5 minutes to go. And we currently have Brendan Craig sitting out there in provisional pole, followed by the Landmine, who's just moved up out of nowhere, gets himself that 2nd place position, and Michael Free in 3rd place. Hey, fancy that. And then we got Sushi, surprise, surprise, that's quite a surprise. Sushi taking the 4th place position. A little bit surprised there. That's most probably, I think that could be his highest quali position in this league, but then we got Microstatic in 5th place, rocking out there, and then we got Prince KB in 6th place. But we're looking at these times, they're really close. It's like hundreds and tenths of a seconds difference from each racer, coming from all the way from 1st to 8th position to say. And then we got the Lion Lamb in 7th place, Venom in 8th, TJ in 9th. Then we have Skekski in 10th position. So now, outside of the point starting position will be Marcus, followed by Jock in 12th position, Baby in 13th position, Wolf in 14th position, Bro Fire, we are still yet to set a lap, but he's still in 15th position. But we've got 2 drivers who have DNF'd from this session and are currently Jarvis and G-Funk. Ooh, I see the chat there. Ooh, I see the chat is going a little bit wild there about steering wheels. That's definitely you know what? One day, guys, we'll all get ourselves one of those awesome steering wheels. But let me just say, actually, to think about it, I would like to actually get a direct drive steering wheel, which I'm not really sure which model would that be. But yeah, definitely. Anyways, let's get back into it. So we've got 3 minutes to go of this quali session, and we still have the super close times coming from almost the top 10 guys. And guys outside of the top 10 positions are still also fighting it out there, and they're definitely showing us a bit of flames. Because their times are also super close, and we can see right there the Lion Lamb's out on his out lap, and he's just getting his tires nice and toasty. Let's see how he's going to be able to manage to get himself a better time that he does have right now as he goes through the last 2 corners now, headed down towards the start finish. Will he be able to gather enough speed to go through this first 2 corners? And he takes the left hander, keeps it in 3rd gear. Not too much drama, stays in 2nd gear just to avoid a bit of wheel spin, just to apply a little bit more pressure on the accelerator going through the corner. And you see now it takes that right hander, no drama too with it whatsoever, but goes in quite deep on that left hander. It might have been, definitely does invalidate his lap on that left hander. So, ooh, Jonty has DNF'd from the session. He must have hit the wall hard somewhere. As let's try actually spot where Jonty's car has been removed, but it would have been nice to actually see Jonty's car out there to see what kind of really transpired to that accident. But let's see how this goes out for Jock right as he's now going to try get himself into the top 10 position, as he's now currently on his out lap, getting those tires nice and warm. Just no issues or whatsoever. Ooh, Brendan Fred goes a little bit faster than the previous lap and just misses out on going into the sub 109s, and he does a 109.043. Jeez, what a blistering time coming from this young man out here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, let's see how this goes out now. Jock is going through the last DRS zone, which is the last straight before the start finish. But let's see how this is going to work out for Jock. Will he be able to get himself into the top 10 positions as he goes through the last few corners? Here we go. Headed down the pit straight, goes through the start finish, and let's go. Let's see how this young man does. We are on board right here with Jock in the racing point. Takes the first two corners, not a lot of drama, keeps it nice and tight, gets onto that apex quite well, keeps it on the racing line so far. And let's see how he takes this high speed right and just gives it a small flick, takes another flick onto the left. No drama whatsoever, doesn't run the car wide to have an exit speed. But he carries everything nice and smoothly into the corners and going outside of the going out of the corner, giving himself real good exits so far as he goes through this high speed right and keeps the speed going, no drama. Ooh, straight onto those apexes without letting himself off. Alright, so here we go. Ooh. Skekski gets taken out of the top 10 position, and TJ, and now we already have, Venom gets a third place position for himself. Hopefully Profile will be able to compete with his teammates, as they always are close when it comes to racing. Here we go, Jock goes through the start finish and does not get a faster lap out of that one, as now we are at the end of the quali session. We currently still have Brendan Fred at provisional pole, followed by Marco Free, only by hundredths of a second's difference in second place. Ladman taking third place, followed by Venom in fourth place, Sushi in fifth, and Zeal out of nowhere in sixth place, followed by his teammates Macrostatic, and seventh place Prince KB, just only a few tenths behind Macrostatic. This is just a tiny bit to say, tiny bit difference. Tiny bit difference in 8th place right there for Prince KB, and then we got the Lion Lamb also a tiny bit to say. Wow, gee, was tenths of a difference in seconds. That is quite insane when it comes to these guys in tier 1. The times are super close. That means you're going to be seeing a lot of competitive driving, side by side action all the way from the start till the end. Then we're following right there in 10th position by Bro Fire, and then we've got Skekski right there in 11th position. TJ, who's DNA from the session, still gets the 12th position for himself. A little bit disappointed with him. I would assume, he'd get himself up there, but he might have had a bit of a mistake and rolled himself off the track. But we got Marcus in 13th place, followed by Jock in 14th, and Wolf in 15th, Baby in 16th, Jarvis in 17th, and G-Funk in 18th. Where can you get the Fenatech in SA? Oh, TJ bro, come on TJ bro, you gotta get this right bro. We're expecting you to be at the job bro, TJ. Right, so this is good luck to all of our drivers out there who are about to begin this beautiful race on the Canadian Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready with your snacks and you're not going to be blinking away and looking at something else while you watching this exhilarating race that we're about to see. A lot of action coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure your snacks are close by and you're at a comfortable position to say, where you can just relax and keep your eyes glued to the screen. So here we go. That was the end of the quali session. Now the race comes. Oh boy, this is getting me all fired. Super, super excited about this whole entire thing. Oh boy, I hope you guys are excited. Let's, come on guys, give me a wild guess. Just a wild guess. Just wild guess. Any names, just drop a name there. Out of all the drivers that we have, who's going to be taking first place position at the end? Like, just saying, like the times are really tight. Not going to lie, the times are really tight. But who's going to get that first place position? But anyways, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you check out the description in this current stream, there is Trojan Gaming giving out a discount. So just click on the link there. You'll get a discount on some gaming equipment when it comes to mobile and PC and console equipment. So for those guys who love to get themselves a few accessories there and there, definitely have a look at that, because we're giving away a discount from Trojan Gaming, one of our sponsors out there. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to start this beautiful race right on the Canadian Grand Prix, as everybody is lined up, and here we go. There we go, and we start the race right here. Not so much drama going towards the first corner. Ooh, we got a bit of a tag there for the Alpha. Let's try and see side-by-side action coming up from the two hustlers who've had a really good getaway there. But so far, a few wings have been lost, and not so much drama going through the corners. There we go. And so far, everything has looked fairly okay. Not too much. We can see the Alpha Tari trying to take on the McLaren there. This is the AlphaTauri of Baby chasing down Skekski, the McLaren, and you can see right here, Brendan Praed has lost out on positions as he was starting first place position. He's lost out of position to Marco Free and Venom right here. Marco Free currently leading in his Williams car, followed by Venom and Nahas, and Brendan Praed chasing them down in the Alpha. And then we've got Zeal now side by side of Sushi. Sushi's trying to make it move on Zeal. Sushi now is in the inside line. Zeal will have to back up out of that corner. Now we go. Zeal now is going to just have to fight back once again. Marco Furi gives us our first provisional fastest time for now. Hopefully other drivers will start to get it going right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we now have completed our first lap. Not so much drama whatsoever. We've got a few drivers going straight into the pits after a bit of contact of other drivers losing a bit of their wing right there. But we can see the top three positions right there. We've got Brendan Praed just putting a lot of pressure on Venom. Venom managing to get a real good exit out of that corner so far. And yes, it's looking real tied up here for the guys up front. So let's see how this is going to turn out. But let's scroll down going through the field right now. We still have Sushi now still is under a bit of pressure from Zeal, who's right on top of his gearbox. Zeal getting really close right there. A bit of a touch going into the corner. Now he's going to having to back off. By doing that, he's now going to lose out on some straight line speed, and now he's going to just leave himself hanging to the line lamb, which is getting really close right there, coming from the line lamb. Yes, this young man is the line lamb loses out. Oh, Zeal almost losing his car's rear end there, and there we go, Venom giving us the fastest time right there, 1:11.6, and then that's it for the line lamb. Gets that easy peasy position after Zeal made a big mistake on the exit of that last corner on the left hand, and that was a really rough run right there. And you can see right here, Microstatic is under a bit of pressure here from Prince KB. Prince KB putting a lot of pressure on him, and you can see right here Zeal making a move once again on the Alpha, taking that move, taking that position back, and we're under now his virtual safety car. Everybody now has to just line themselves back up again, but it looks like we might have an injured Lion Lamb there, as it looks. Oof, that's going to be quite rough as he's lost his wing. Oh, that's quite a terrible thing for him to have happened right there. But you can see right here, as you can see, we have Prince KB's made up one place. Ooh, Sushi gets the drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. That's definitely going to cost him that position. And here we go once again. We have side by side. Bro Fire also just coming in there, trying to make a move on, he made a lekker move right there on Microstatic, but Microstatic seems to have fell down this whole entire grid. But let's see right here as everybody now restarts after the virtual safety car. Let's have a look at the guys up front so we don't miss out on any action. So far they're fairly spaced out, and Venom is on the chase with a bit of pressure right there from Brendan Prep. Brendan Prep also has that Alpha right behind him. Oh, pardon me, that's Venom has the Alpha right behind him of Brendan Prep, and then we got Zeal just almost 6 seconds away from the top 3 drivers. Hopefully we'll be able to make up some places, and you can see right here Prince KB has made up some few places after the restart of the VSC. As you can see, he's now in 5th place position, and now here we go into the middle of this whole entire grid. The drivers are really close, trying to get the best out of their cars, and this disturbing wake coming from other cars. And you can see right there the Renault of the Landman has gotten a real good exit right there. He's going to land himself right on top of Microstatic, with the Line Lamb be able to make a move on Microstatic as he now will be coming out of the toe. Oof. Backs off, didn't decide to go into it. Here we go once again, another DRS zone forward Line Lamb, and chase. Ooh, we got Brendan Braid just goes straight into the pits, losing out on positioning right there. But here we are back at it again. The Line Lamb just putting more and more pressure on Microstatic. Microstatic just having a bit of a tough getaway out of that first corner, but then they take the right left hand as quite well. Microstatic staying away from the Line Lamb without having to struggle whatsoever. But now we've got Marcus who wants to join into the action, and Jarvis also right behind him trying to join in on the action. And let's move it up a bit right here. As you can see, Venom is super close to our race leader in the Williams car, which is Marco Fori. Venom is just hunting down Marco Fori now. Venom using that ERS, I'm sure. Ooh, safety car. Damn, as we're about to get a real good action coming from the 2 drivers up front, the safety car comes out, and this is the great equalizer. As it looks, we have lost KQ Microstatic. We have lost him right there, as if he must have lost the rear end of his car and hit that wall really hard. Oh, that's definitely -1 for the Ferraris, and it's going to be a tough time out there for the Ferrari of Zeal in that 4th place position without a partner. Oh, we get another retirement once again from one of the other drivers. Hits the exit wall of that last corner, baby. Oh my word. Oof. Oh, that's going to be really painful right there. As you can see, a lot of drivers going straight into the pits to go for a new set of tires. Everybody goes out for a set of mediums under the safety car conditions right here. So right now, Marcus is going to be taking lead of this current race, followed by Jarvis in 2nd place. And then Marco Free still manages to come out in the top 3 positions after that safety car stop. He gets himself into a 3rd place position. Then Jock takes 4th place. And then we have TJ in 5th place position. After starting at the back of the grid, TJ has made sure he could work himself all the way up, but he's got an older set of tires. He's only done 5 laps on those medium compound tires, so that might cost him throughout the race, as those tires will start to fall off at some point. But let's have a look and see now. We've got Venom with a fresh set of tires in 6th place position, followed by Brendan Pred also with a fresh set of tires. Only have done 1 lap. The Line Lamb in 8th place, fresh set. Prince KB 9th place, fresh set. There we go. The positions will definitely change as time goes. Zeal in 10th place with a fresh set, and Bro Fire with a fresh set in 11th place. The Line Lamb just also a tiny bit of fresh tires right there. Only 2 laps done, but they're still also fresh. In 12th place, Sushi, and in 13th place now, followed by Wolf with a set of hard compound tires. Quite an interesting strategy there coming from Wolf. After I've done 5 laps on those hard compound tires, hopefully you'll be able to make up some moves as the time goes during this whole entire race. Right here, Skekski taking 15th position of a set of medium compound tires. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, as we now currently under safety car. We've only lost 3 drivers so far. Baby, we've lost him on the 4th lap, and Microstatic also on the 4th lap. We've lost him, and we have G-Funk, which we've lost on the 2nd lap. Oh, what an epic start to this beautiful race, but it's so far been super clean. Only driver errors has led to some of these incidences of people not being able to finish this race, but we'll get the full story a little bit later on from the guys themselves, telling us what really happened. So the safety car will be going on this lap, and let's see how this is going to turn out for these guys, as they're now going to be rocking it. Hopefully they'll be able to get those tires nice and toasty as they will start to bob and weave on this straight before the pit entry. So oh boy, here we go. Will Jarvis be able to get everybody going? Oh, Jarvis is really holding everybody back, just trying to wait for the safety car to get going. As soon as he hits the last few corners, he's gonna get straight onto the throttle, and here we go. Starts accelerate. Will he be able to accelerate? And there we go. Goes, oh, still slow there. He still hasn't gone out yet. And there we go. The last few meters of the start finish, he decides to hammer down onto the accelerator, as you can see right here throughout the field. Ooh, we've got one driver off. Atari goes out wild, loses a bit of a wing right there, a bit of a tug from one of the other drivers, which is TJ, having to now most probably going to have to go pit once again. And going through the field, we've got side by side Zeal and Brofire going side by side through that medium speed right-hander. You can see Zeal just taking another dive in and going for Prince KB. Prince KB has a bit of wing damage. He's definitely going to have to go out for another one once again. And we can see right here Brofire is just really on some cracking pressure coming from the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb is putting a lot of pressure on Brofire, as you can see right there. We've got that's definitely going to cost Prince KB as time goes. Hopefully he'll be able to make up some places as he goes through the whole entire race. But here we go. Once again, we've got Marcus right on top of the race leader right here. Marcus lost his place from Jarvis. Jarvis is now under a little bit of pressure from Marcus, but Marco Ferri coming up right behind Marcus. This is oh no. We've got another retirement once again. Prince KB retires from the race. Oh, we were hoping to see a little bit more action right here, ladies and gentlemen, but that is okay. Right now we just only have yellow flags, and you can see right there the 2 Williams cars have made a bit of a switcheroo and decided that because Marco Ferri is a faster driver, let me go down and chase on Jarvis. And you can see right here now Venom is putting a lot of pressure on Marcus right here. As you can see, Venom getting a real good exit. He's almost close. Will Venom take that dive into the... Oh, real good dive into there. Just a bit of late braking and a real good exit. This should allow Venom to get a real good getaway after going through the corner. But now Marcus is right on top of Venom's tail right there. Now they go side by side on the straight, and Marcus is on the inside. Venom will have to back out of the corner and allow Marcus to go through. Ooh, and Brandon Craig loses his wing from Venom right there after a tug. Oh, that's going to be so unfortunate. But here we go once again. We've got Michael trying to make a move on Jarvis, our race leader. Jarvis just defending. Oh, that's quite rough right there. Jarvis just really defending as much as he can. to keep Marco Fury away, but the more he defends, the more pressure is putting on the drivers who are chasing right behind him, as he does not have the pace as the other drivers do have. And we can see right here the line lamp making a move on his own teammates, doing a bit of a switcheroo as Brendan Praed has a bit of wing damage, and now he's going to be losing out on some placing right now. So we've got 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, and this has been one action-packed race right here. We can see the cars are just not giving in, and we can see right here Marco Fury will be able to get that DRS right now on the last straight towards the pit entry. Will Jarvis be able to defend against Marco Fury? Jarvis is also using that DRS. Marco Fury taking that outside line now. Jarvis staying on the inside. Ooh, got one driver go straight into the pits right there, but Marco Fury has to back off out of that one, and TJ getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the lanes. Oof, that's going to be quite painful. But we can see right here, Marco Fury is definitely going to be putting more and more pressure on Jarvis. As you can see right here, Venom is just getting closer and closer to Marco Fury every time Marco Fury makes a move on Jarvis. And now we got Bro Fire right here, just chilling so far. Hopefully he'll be able to make up some placings to help out his fellow teammates up front, Venom. And you can see right there, fastest lap right now is a 1:10. That's a blistering time coming from the young man there. But let's see how this is gonna go. The battle between the Red Bull and the Williams carries on, and now we got Marco Fury right on top of Jarvis once again. And oh boy, now this time will Jarvis be able to get a real good getaway from Marco Fury? Marco Fury's got a little bit of pressure also from Venom right here. Venom using a little bit of his ERS. Marco Fury goes for the inside line. Will Marco Fury be... Oh! Marco Fury stays. Now Marco Fury is going to be up in front, and now Jarvis having to go out into the pits for set of softs. Venom makes a place up, going past the start finish, as Marco Fury had a really terrible exit on the last 2 corners. But this is now going to be another battle that's going to happen for first place position. As you can see, Zeal is getting ever so slightly closer and closer to the drivers up front. He's now 3 seconds away from the guys in front. As you can see right here now, Jarvis is back on the track, and you can see TJ now is trying to make a move on the Reynolds of the Ladman. Ladman just really keeping TJ at bay so far. They both have a set of soft compound tires, but TJ has got a fresher set of tires, which will allow him to have a bit of a racier stint here for himself. As we can see, Ladman kind of struggling through the exits, and TJ is keeping those corners nice and tight there. But let's go back on top right again. Now we've got Sushi, who's right behind the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb just losing out a little bit on pace. Sushi has managed to make up some few places during this race, and oh, the place changes happens as Jarvis makes a move on Wolf, it looks. But let's get back on right here. We've got Sushi just chasing down the Lion Lamb, relentlessly getting closer and closer. We can see Zeal is now 2 seconds away from second place position. Marco Fury still trying to chase down Venom, but it looks like Venom has a better pardon me, losing myself out of this energy. Venom has a better pace than Marco Fury right here. So, oh boy, Sushi's now got a 3-second penalty. That's definitely going to cost him a little bit there. But it's the battle between him and Skekski. It's just a matter of making that pass on the field, as they both have that 3-second penalty. Oh, Marcus gets the 3-second penalty also. Now drivers are starting to get a little bit sloppy, losing that focus, but it looks like Marco Fury is definitely losing out on a lot of pace. As you can see, Zeal starting to catch up slowly but surely, as Marco Fury struggling with some sort of damage or somewhat. Hopefully he's not. It looks like everything is fine with his car, but we definitely have this race that's going to be coming up between Marco Fury and Zeal, just slowly but surely brewing. And you can see now Sushi is still right behind the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb has been defending as hard as he can to keep Sushi at bay. Let's see now to go through the medium speed right turn. Takes that left and quite well. The line lamb seems to have had a real good exit out of that corner. And let's see now. Well, Sushi's got bit of an issue there on the entries. As you can see, he gets his entries incorrect. Ooh, that's definitely gonna cost Venom as he gets a 3-second penalty. This will allow Marco Puri to take that pole position if he can stay within the 3-second gap between him and Venom. And then we got Zeal right here. It's getting really close to Marco Puri. Marco Puri still losing out on pace on each and every lap. Zeal catching up almost 3/10 on every lap that he takes. That's going to be one interesting race that's going to come up in the next 2 laps as we see Zeal and Marco Furi getting closer and closer to each other. And now the field is spread out quite almost evenly, but the battle still carries on. It's just 1 second difference from each driver so far. So hopefully these guys will be able to score themselves some real top 10 positions so far. So we currently have 3 laps to go, and we still have our race leader Venom in first place with a 3-second penalty. If Marco Furi manages to stay right within that 3-second gap, he'll be able to take that pole position. And then we've got Zeal, who's getting really close to Marco Furi in 3rd place position. Bro Fire following right behind him. Doesn't have the same pace, but he's going to be getting a bit of pressure from the Lion Lamb in a few laps time. I would assume in the next 2 laps the Lion Lamb should be able to get himself really close to Bro Fire up in front in the Hussets there. Now you can see the Lion Lamb is getting a real good exit. Bro Fire goes out wide on the corner on the exit. So hopefully now the Lion Lamb is going to be getting a bit of a good toe down the straight towards the pit entry. But I can see right here Zeal now is going to be getting himself a real good close battle coming up between Marco Furi and Zeal. Zeal is within the DRS zone timer as he's now getting closer. He's now under that 1 second difference between the 2 drivers. Now Marco Furi, hopefully he won't panic as Zeal is starting to chase. He has Marco Furi been saving up on ERS. It doesn't look like he's been saving up on ERS. He's been using up that ERS as much as he can to keep away from Zeal, but Zeal has got almost nothing left in the tank for his ERS, and now Zeal is on the chase now, putting a bit of pressure on Marco Furi. Marco Furi gets a real good entry, but loses out a little bit on the exit out of that corner. Now we're going through the third last corner, coming out of out of a hectic second sector. Now Zeal just messes out on some DRS. The only thing he can do with right now is just a bit of toe. He's got 2 more laps to try and make up a bit of a difference right now. Will Zeal be able to take on Marco Furi as Marco Furi is just relentlessly trying to keep Zeal away? And Zeal lost out in the last 2 corners there. Marco Furi made up 2/10 on the last 2 corners. Oh boy, the chase is still on right here. As you can see, Jarvis gets a 3-second penalty. That's going to relegate him a little bit lower down right there. If TJ can manage to get himself into that 3-second. TJ's also got penalties. 11-second penalties coming from TJ. This young man is trying to become the ace in penalties on this track. So hopefully he'll be able to stay within the top 10 positions, but I don't think that will be happening for him. You'll have to perform some sort of magic to get himself out in there. Zeal still struggling to get himself into a DRS position right here as they now go through the DRS detection zone. He's still outside of DRS. Oh, that's going to be quite heartbreaking right there for Zeal. Once again, doesn't manage to get a DRS for himself. But hopefully he'll be able to get a real good entry and exit. Venom gets another 3-second penalty. Venom is feeling the pressure and is now on 6 seconds worth of penalties, just really destroying his chances of staying up into the top 3 positions. And now Bro Fire, the only thing he needs to do is just push a little bit harder to try get himself. Let's have a look and see to the leader. Ooh, if he can get if Bro Fire can get himself within that at 6-second penalty mark, he will. Looks like Zeal might have had a bit of an issue right there. Oh, Zeal has got a puncture. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Zeal has a puncture. Oh, that's gonna be quite rough there. Oh, that's such a terrible thing to happen. As now Brofire moves up the list. It looks like it will be a first place for Marco Ferri, followed by Venom, then Brofire. We've got the two Husses sitting on the podium positions right there. Oh, that's quite rough for these guys, as they've now, Zeal loses out on positioning at the end of the lap. Well, pretty much on the last lap, and he's got a puncture. Oh, he's going to have to limp the car all the way back home, unfortunately. Trying to keep away from other drivers so he can stay within the top 10 positions to score some points, as he's now trying his best to stay there. Oh, that's going to be quite rough for him, as he's only going to get 9th place position. Oh, 8th place position. Oof, that's rough. That's rough, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sushi strikes, eh? Sushi, definitely. Oh, wow. Whoa, what a beautiful race here, ladies and gentlemen, we've just had. I definitely enjoyed that race. Wow, that has been epic. Damn, yeah, that's a well done for the young man out here, just cracking it out in the Williams. Ooh, well done to this young man, boy. Well done on the Williams driver, as he's been followed by the two Haas drivers. Michael Ferri, well done to you for making that pole position. Oh, that was rough for you, Zeal. That was rough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our tier 1 race, and we're about to head out to the tier 2 race, but that will be starting at 8:15. So we're gonna get into a bit of a short break for now, just to get things going, and hopefully guys will be switching on to our tier 2 race, because it's going to be quite exciting, quite an exciting race that we're going to have. As you can see right here, Marco Ferri taking our pole position, followed by Brofire in 2nd place and Venom in 3rd place, and then we got the rest of the grid just following by. Oh boy, what a race and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here today, as this concludes tier 1 race, and now let's wait for the tier 2 race. This is just epic, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Woo! Wow, can't believe it. What a race and a half.